I think everything's working. Maybe. My tracking kind of died, so I'm not gonna worry about the tracking because for some reason the app I used to track didn't want to today. So for today, I guess we're not gonna have my normal tracking, so we're just gonna have to put up with the default. So it's not gonna be as good as normal. Tuesday I should have it fixed, so hopefully by then for RE it'll be fixed because I think that you guys would want to see my RE's reactions to that after last week's stream. But today we're continuing on with Fontaine's storyline because it's been a long time since work's been keeping me busy and I haven't been able to stream as much as I wish I could. So hopefully we're gonna finish it up today because I think we're almost done. I think. I don't know how long this quest line is, but it seems pretty long. I don't remember exactly what happened last time. I'm pretty sure Rivesley blocked off the Primordial Seawater last I remembered, and Nervalette came and helped. But other than that, I think that was all that happened. I don't remember, it's been a while. But hopefully they'll refresh and they'll, recap a bit. But we should be going on for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, depending on how long it would take to finish off this quest line. But besides that, I think that's all I have for today. There's nothing else going on this week in terms of streaming content. So I'm gonna switch over to scene real quick. And hopefully all the audio is equalized because I spent a good 15 minutes still trying to do that. But hopefully the audio's right. If it's a little low, I'll fix it. Just tell me if it's slightly higher. It looks okay on my end on OBS, so I'm gonna keep going with that. Okay. What was it? Return to the... oh, okay. So I just put it back to the Fortress of Meripede, hoping that it refreshed me, and it did not. So I'm just gonna go and continue on the quest line, because I don't remember exactly what was going on.
You guys are back?
Sure.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Although Paimon would. Paimon definitely would, chat.
From jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Nope.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Quote unquote business.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also
I think they're just playing it. I think they're playing it off. It's fine.
I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots.
Carrots?
Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
Why the carrots?
Whenever
What the
he'd
carrots
say
do?
that, I'd tell them I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Most likely, Rivesley was just like, "Hey, don't be mean." I'm sure, Ralph. Sure.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Why? That's not an issue. I don't think that's an issue. Oh well. So I gotta go to the office and upstairs. So I'm gonna go to the cafeteria first. I don't want to have to go all the way around the fortress and come back. Oh, Seedween! There we go.
Seedween! Traveler!
I think this is Act 4, if I remember correctly. So there should be 5 acts.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
We're fine.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to
so I was right. It ended off with Nervulette coming down here.
We must also thank you for the help you provided. How
Should
did Nervulette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that if you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Why? We've been here like a couple months.
Craving for any particular
no.
dish, so I can have Mr.
I want to see the sunlight, Seedween. Let me see the sun.
Please feel free to visit
It's like, no, you're staying in the fortress for another,
anytime.
2 months. Don't mind
I'd
that.
like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Sure. Just let us... No. just let us leave. Why are they not letting us leave yet? Why? They don't want us to leave yet, so they're like, hey, you're staying down here. I don't remember where I need to teleport to. I think it's this one. It's this one. I would go like all the way around the top, which is a little odd. Okay. All right, there we go. Around we go. Oh shoot, back we go. Oh yeah. So if you guys haven't kept up with the Fontaine storyline like I have, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, so we're gonna figure it out. I did get spoiled on some things just because, you know, it's the internet. You can't not get spoiled. But I really don't know what's going on. I've seen like bits and tidbits. But I think it should be explained soon. Either way, the Fontaine storyline's over, so.
What suit will this next card be?
Aw. Clover.
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, look who it is.
Oh, I mean, he isn't wrong.
Traveler,
He isn't
Paimon.
wrong. All of Linny's cards have that.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, he's better.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Yeah, he is recovering nicely.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it to Lynette.
Okay,
She'll be
but
fine.
check this out.
Explain
We
everything.
went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
Oh, yay.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Okay, I think I forgot about that part. I think I forgot about that part. What did the knave explain to us that she, assassinated Farina, right? I think that was it.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
I would rather not.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Are you sure?
Oh, Paimon
Are you
just
sure
remembered
about that?
She thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Ha!
Uh,
Shots fired.
got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Okay, thank you.
For real?
Honestly.
Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Yeah, I'm down. I would rather do that with you guys than the knave. The knave is too scary. Wait, can I stay here? I don't want to leave. I want to be with these guys. They're nice.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Aw. Okay, I love these guys. I love these guys so much. Gotta drop down to Rivesley's office. Watch us go in, and Rivesley's like, so I may or may not have accidentally touched the seawater. I'm disintegrating as we speak. I highly doubt that would happen, but you know, that'd still be funny. In we go. Wait, but okay, I think. I'm trying to think. I think before Natlan comes out, there's going to be an interlude chapter, which I probably I might stream, but I also might not, depending on how long it is. I just mainly want to stream these main content ones because I like the main continent ones. It's because I won't be able to replay these, so hello.
Jurier?
I forgot his name was Jurier.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thank you.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Oh my gosh. Okay, these two are, they are bickering like a married couple. So, you know, seriously? Oh, he's probably upstairs having his own tea potty. Potty? Okay, I'm sorry. I can't speak English today. I was up late, just hanging out with friends, so I cannot speak English. Hello, you're sitting in your throne as always.
Me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
Hey, we're not
See how
inmates.
the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
He can't.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's gonna
He
work.
came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Clorand has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijuin.
What
Were
gifts?
the gifts milkshakes?
Yeah.
Nervalette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Huh?
Those
Why?
aren't even remotely alike.
Yeah.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sijuin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Seriously?
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Wait, what? What do we get?
From Sijuin
Yeah,
too?
are they from her? Because I don't want
They're
any.
from yours truly.
Is it
You've
tea?
already wrapped up your work.
I think
with
that you're gonna
Fortress,
give us
so
tea.
You can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Yay!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Oh my gosh, the fact that they're being like hospitable in a freaking prison. I can't. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Okay, fine, scary Duke. You're not that scary. You're really not. Dormitories is on the second floor, so let's, nope. There we go. So we gotta teleport to this one. I'm starting to remember the layout of everything. I refuse to touch the main storyline unless I'm streaming. So I literally haven't been in here since last time we streamed. But I have done like things off camera. I got Jiaming or Gaming. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. And I also got a lot of wishes up, so I have very high pity, which is kind of scary because there's so many 5 stars coming out that look very interesting.
Again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, it feels like we've regained our freedom. We're just visiting.
It feels pretty special now.
We're just visiting a prison. It's fine. There's something you'd like to say.
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true. All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Are we?
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
I mean, she isn't wrong.
There's so many bad things in the world, and we're just 2 people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go.
Aww.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Aww. We are the best
You're
adventurers, huh?
counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
I mean, she can fly, so it would be pretty easy.
Paimon giddy.
Be pretty easy to explore.
Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine. Don't worry,
All right,
Paimon.
then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I don't exactly love Paimon, but that was adorable. Oh. Child's vision. Wait, child's vision. I forgot. Huh? Wait, is he okay? Oh. That's a very big whale. That's a very big whale. That's yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to Act 5. We're going to Act 5. Oh, nice. Okay. We got a constellation for Traveler. This is C3 Traveler. Okay. Wait until the next day. It said 8 to 12, I think. So let's do 8. Okay, I completely forgot about Child's Vision, honestly. I don't know how, considering it's Child. He's my favorite character. So I don't know how I forgot about that. Return to the dormitory. Well, I'm in the dormitory. I'm in the dormitory, so like, I don't know. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Meripede, and your sentence here is almost finished. How long was our sentence? Was it a year?
For a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Yeah, the paperwork.
Today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meripede! Come on! We've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Do we? Do we? I like it here. It's kind of comfy. But at the same time, I want to see the sun. Masquerade of the Guillotine. Is this the last one? I don't remember. This has to be the last chapter, because we've gone through a lot already. Let's claim these. Claim this. Yeah, Act 5. So... Oh, Farina's, Friendship 6. Talk to the receptionist. Down here, I think. Yeah. No? Yes? Yes. There we go. Couldn't find her. Hi. I'm here now. Can you release me?
Here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
Thank you.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Okay, maybe not. Let's go find
What's
Rivesley.
happening?
Let's find Rivesley. Yeah. Are you okay, man?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Yeah, come on. Let's go ask Rivesley. You know, we're friends with him now, so let's go. Oh, I went to go click that and I couldn't. Oh well. Can I, there we go. He has to be in his office, right? I think unless he's, yeah. I was like, unless he's actually, like, down where the primordial seawater was?
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
Huh?
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
I think,
If
yeah.
you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Yeah.
You've got a point.
Rivesley knows what he's
Okay,
doing.
Seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened.
I think so, yeah, let's go.
By the way, do you know what day it is?
Do you know what day it is today? It's our birthday.
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today is the day we say goodbye.
Ah, yes.
Obviously.
Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Yeah, sorry,
That's
Siegeween.
right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
Yeah, a lot of people helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
Aww. That was sweet.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Yay! Yay, we get to leave with a familiar face.
Agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
You do have polite side.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
It's not like we'll never see each other again. It'll be fine.
We'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
They do.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
No, we're just gonna visit.
Best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one
End
who
of
asked
another
us to come
chapter, you
here,
sure? Because I think we still got another act.
Probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the
It would be
thing to
polite,
do.
Rivesley. Come on.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Okay, well. You're not coming with me, Rivesley.
If you're concerned about things at the Palais, why don't you take some time to go up and check things out? I believe you should still have some vacation time to spend.
Thank you for being so understanding. It means a lot. It's been some time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
I mean, anyone would, honestly. Like, you know, anyone would. Go to the Palais Memoria. So let's... yeah, okay. It's the... I forgot where it was. It's literally the capital. It's just the capital, it's fine. Okay. I'm trying to see. I think the audio's okay for now. Random sneeze out of nowhere. Sneeze is, like, I literally can't breathe at all while I sneeze, if that makes sense. So afterwards, I just inhale, and I almost choked on it. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Hello, is Monsieur Neverlet here? Because I kind of need to figure out what's going on.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Oh, hello.
Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neverlet did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Yay! He trusts us. Let's go.
Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Okay, thank you. go over and have fun.
Busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Neverlet's probably gonna be like, hey, the knave is attacking, so how about we send out some guards. Oh. That's a lot of dust particles. Whoa. Okay.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Okay. Fine with me. It's 3-something? Almost going on 3? It's 2:30-ish.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
That's
Today
fine.
should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede. And it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
Yeah, because we need assistance. Mortal sea incidents one dream regarding
A
child.
massive whale.
Yeah, that seems like an issue.
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Wait, is he okay then? Yeah.
But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he should be fine.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Wait, wouldn't be capable. It's just water. Couldn't you just... there's something we'd like to ask you about.
What is it?
What was that tremor that we felt earlier?
We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Wait, Navia.
The water levels rose?
Yeah, Navia. Hold up. No. No.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
Yeah, we need to go... we need to go check on Navia. Come on.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
That's fine.
I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
No time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
I'll be fine. I'm not from Fontaine. You need to be careful. I don't. Poisson. Yoink. If Navia's like hiding in a bunker, I'm gonna like make a Geo bridge out or something. I mean, she's Geo, so she could, but Unless she shotguns her way out, I don't think that would work. Yeah, I think the Fontaine storyline overall is almost the best. In my opinion, I like Sumeru and Inazuma a little bit better. The buildings seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around, but they... No. They better not have been.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Uh-oh. 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 Please no, please no, please no, please no. Navia! Navia, please tell me you're okay. Navia! Please,
We haven't
no.
seen a single soul all the way here.
This is getting scary. It is a little scary. She'll be fine. She's a main character.
What will I ever do now?
Oh, nope, he's alive.
There's someone on the roof over there.
Hello?
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right. Just hurry.
Who?
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened?
Wait.
It hurts!
It's not dissolved or anything? You just sprained
hang in
it, I
there.
guess.
Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Aw, that's kind of sweet. But these are all Spina di Rizzula members, though, so Navia has to be okay, right? She's dispersing all these people, you know? She has to be fine. Continue looking. While I am, it's gonna take me a second. Anyone up here? No? Navia. Okay, she's not on the boat, so she has to be... Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Ooh.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia. Are you okay?
Navia? She looks pretty sad. Uh-oh.
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
No. Why are you sad? No.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
Okay, so...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge.
Okay, they're pretty organized.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
Okay, so at least most of them are out, you know? At least most of them got out. At least, she said many casualties, so maybe half.
Indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Right? Yeah, you can put us to work.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
You're missing some people, yeah.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Uh-oh. She's really sad. Maybe don't ask this question. Okay, yeah.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good question.
Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Navia walks around organizing various matters. Her decisions are clear and reasonable.
Okay.
Her face is smeared
The
by
wounded
something.
Are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
There's probably... Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
I was like, there's probably a reason, so let's not... Yeah. Oh, fudge. I think it's involved in a different quest right now. Who is it? Check the details. Oh, it's in... Okay. Linny's quest is currently occupying that. So let me finish up Linny's section here, and then we'll continue on with the main storyline of Fontaine. So... This is gonna be just Linny's, because I forgot that I have a bunch of quests I'm in the middle of. I don't know why we were meeting at Linny... at here, though. I don't know why Linny had us here. Hello. I don't know who you are.
Excuse me, good sir.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot?
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave.
I know. I remember what
I
happened
asked her
with
what she
Linny's
was
story
doing
now.
Once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but...
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away?
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma.
Yeah.
Her fiance was a low-life crook.
But, I mean...
all of that said, she's running later than usual.
She's happy, then it's fine.
She'd be sitting
well,
in
they
front of
were
his
happy.
grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know.
All right. Well,
okay, is
thanks
that
for
it?
Sharing all.
You're welcome.
Can we use this, like... Can we use this place now? No? We still have to ask around. Come on. I am interested in Linny's story. I'm just trying to...
Weasel's back.
Oh.
You're kidding. I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what, but what if? Just hypothetically, I'm...
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something?
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that.
Wait, did I say that?
Okay. A little bit of bickering, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt, but
Hello
we gotta
there.
use this gravesite.
Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside.
Oh, that's pretty cool,
I was
yeah.
right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off.
I saw him perform too. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list.
Huh.
He doesn't sound
He
like
doesn't
such a
sound
bad
like, yeah, he sounds fine.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used, as I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, I bet Gemma
I don't know
must
if
be pleased.
you guys have played
If
the new
Caesar's name
storyline
gets
yet,
cleared,
but
maybe it'll finally
I
give
am
her some
really
solace
interested in this. I'm
all
probably
this
gonna play it
time.
off
No,
off stream
keep it the
though
devil.
because
That's her
I
over
know the
there.
Fontaine storyline
If
is a
you've got
while.
any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely...
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks like...
Wait, she's injured? Okay. Oh. Cutscene?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured.
Thanks for your concern. But
my name is Linny, and
My name's Paimon.
the Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. I promise you can trust us.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much.
I mean,
okay, so going back 10 years.
this is something.
Do you
This is
remember
something.
anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for
He might
instance?
have just got really...
No.
He might have
Not
just
that I
needed
know of.
to get more money somehow. Like his shows might have
Got
just
it.
went down, you know?
All right.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave.
Okay, yeah, we're going. We're going. So I can also use this place.
Judging
Is that
by
all?
the look on her face, there's definitely...
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's
She can't
fair.
trust
In
us,
any
yeah.
case, I doubt we'll get any further here.
All right, so can we use this now? Yes. All right. 2 or not? Ugh. Gotta go to 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. We love it when quests overlap with each other. Because then you can't continue one until you do the other. Hello. I did wait till the next morning. There we go. We're gonna be sitting here for a while. We're gonna be going on for a little bit. Okay, but the whole thing with Monsieur Neverlet and Rivesley was kind of funny, because it was just like, hey, we talked to the Duke. There was some issues. And it was like, oh. I see. Oh, hey! I can actually immediately use this one. Nice.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Yeah, probably not.
That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Oh.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself. Come on. Oh.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just...
She's been going through
Luz and
crap.
Silver, they won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
I'm sorry. I already knew. I'm sorry.
Agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time.
This weeb game should be weebing. Honestly, yes.
And they were caught. rot in the seawater.
You came at like the saddest time. Like I'm trying to like.
What should we do?
I don't know. Just let her.
So long.
Just let her let this out, Paimon.
And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver,
I often do, honestly, yeah.
Gone. I just can't.
Oh, flashback. Okay.
Everything looks so clean after it
They're
rained.
really trying to make us sad here. They're really trying.
I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master
debatable.
ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the
Is the audio
cemetery
okay,
is
by the way?
home of those
I think that it's loud enough, but I'm not sure. My OBS
Everyone
is saying it
ends
is.
up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet.
Nice,
But
thank you.
when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Stop joking around.
About that, we don't exactly have your body to bury, so...
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
Cool,
That
okay.
makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk
Yeah,
about
honestly, you bring
stuff.
this up when she's trying to
What
mourn.
do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this.
I mean,
I don't usually
considering how
cry,
bad the
really.
situation is in this nation, yeah, it's not surprising.
Feel better.
And there goes Paimon. Paimon's crying.
Well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished.
Who's
with
this
someone
sassy
else's
child?
Lucy
Long
Silver
story.
helped me so much. But by contrast,
Basically, that little child floating beside us is our travel companion that we can't get rid of. We're just stuck with her, and she is not the best at reading the room. So she's not the best at knowing what to say whenever.
Sorry. You can spend as much time as you need here now.
Okay, she's actually doing decent.
We'll stay with you.
But she's just a travel companion. She's been with us for a while. This nation is literally in catastrophe, so she's just cracking jokes randomly, and it's weird timing. So
thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
is there over 30?
Khan, Burnett,
Oh, okay.
Giverny, Francine,
12.
Karina,
Okay. Casual reading.
Daisy Ray,
Casual reading.
Schwanville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay.
You just
I know what
hand
you're
the
thinking.
child that to read, but okay.
You're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall
You're safe for
outcome
now,
indicates
pretty
that
much.
the cost was worth it.
No, yeah, I guess. Here you go, kid. Here's an obituary.
One person might be saved at the expense of another.
You hand a kid an obituary. Here you go. I don't know what these names mean. Don't worry about it. Just read.
Moose and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right.
And that's how they would want to be remembered,
Thank
honestly.
you, Paimon.
So,
what you said just now was pretty amazing, actually.
surprisingly.
I'll remember your words.
Oh.
Navia, remember that.
Really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time
Go away.
since we
Go away.
last met.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. This is your fault. Go away.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Huh?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them.
She was your reinforcements?
As for the
What?
supplies, we have everything taken care of.
What?
There's no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Sure. Just trust the Fatui.
Do you two know each other?
Trust the Mafia. Let's go.
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter, but that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking
If
for
you can't
me.
trust the Mafia, who can you trust? I don't know.
Thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received
Wow,
generous support from the
not our
Fatui,
police.
which allowed
Totally
us to
not
complete the
our
rescue and
reinforcers of
evacuation
any
work so
kind.
quickly.
Just
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand.
no, I don't. Can you speak in no riddles,
apologize
please?
for all the ways
That would
in which
help.
I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
Oh, so she
My
tested them.
subordinates
Great.
have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know
This
of the
traveler,
prophecy,
thank you.
and I
That
intend
is
to
now my
prevent
name.
the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
I mean,
Furthermore,
she did help,
I
but she probably
sincerely
has an
regret
ulterior
what
motive. You
happened
just
to Malus
became indebted
himself.
to her.
I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
I've played Victoria. I know how obligations work.
You and your subordinates did everything you could.
I haven't heard of that game, actually, so...
As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble
It's
sounding
innovative games. I love what we call horrible map
right
games
now,
for horrible
there's
people.
nothing more suitable.
Okay.
They really did.
So I'm guessing it's
You're
just
right.
all over the
I'm
place.
sorry for your loss, Miss Navia.
Are you though? Are you though? I don't trust
Water
anything
is
you
life
say.
to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé.
I'm sorry,
have
what?
Some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way,
French.
traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
No. No, just leave. I don't want to listen to that thing. No.
We'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to watch
This isn't right.
so you could tell us something
But you can't
important.
escape from crossing fate.
That is a clever and useful
Apparently not.
conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in.
Oh.
Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
How about
You and
no?
I both know that there may be
How
issues
about
with
no?
the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Maripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson.
These are both signals.
this response. So time for jolly cooperation has come. I ain't gonna be jolly with her.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times.
Dark Souls
and seem to
reference.
be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue.
Oh, so you want me to check it out,
So
don't you?
That's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is
Great,
you,
thanks, Linny. Thanks.
which is why I want to give you this.
Why did you tell your boss that? We don't trust her. Are you? Can you trust me? Are you
The
sure?
House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Sure. I just don't trust you at all.
Somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Paimon, don't say that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins?
Yeah, she needs to rest after her bodyguard's literally dying in front of her.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction.
Ah, best coping mechanism.
My mind off
A distraction.
Silver.
Yeah.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Wait. Are we going with the knave? Because I would rather just go by myself with Navia. Like, Paimon can stay here with her. I don't want to.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, no, she's not coming. Okay, good. Good.
Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Good. Stay behind. I would rather not have to watch my back the whole time. Okay, where are these ruins? Huh? That's wrong. This one. There we go. Yeah, the ruins are south, so I guess I'll just teleport here to get there, I guess. This is like the last section of this nation, so it's very late game.
Lovely weather we're having. Will you join me for a walk?
No. We're currently in impending crisis. I don't think I want to take a walk around the place, you know? Oh. Yeah, let's not fight those guys for now. Go to the ruins. If the ruins are underwater, that's gonna be fun. I don't want to deal with underwater levels right now. Okay, so everything is pretty much in Water Temple time. Oh gosh, no, it's Legend of Zelda all over again. Okay, is this? Oh no, wow, it's very small. It's gonna be a domain, I think, because I think it's just gonna teleport me somewhere else.
Are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa.
Talk about tiny, not old. Who's trying to join me? No.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
You have to be careful. I'm the protagonist. I have plot armor. Recommended party level 9. Wow. Max level, okay. I should be fine. Let me in, please. It's a fun name. It is. I I just kind of read it, but I didn't like register. There were no spaces, you know? So yeah, that is a fun name. Yeah, that's just regular water. In this nation, some water will dissolve people, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to like make sure I don't, you know, die.
Check this out.
Yeah. Strike a pose.
The wind knows me.
Spicy water. It's spicy water, aka acid that the Joker fell into.
Supporting fire.
Time to shine.
Ow! You poked me. How dare you? Okay. Never been in here before, so I'm trying to not... What? What?
What?
Oh, jeez. Man, okay, don't do that. You tell me that as I'm following Paimon. The water... The floor here isn't safe. I'm halfway already down here. What do you mean?
With the wind.
Okay. Oh, that's not regular water. I don't think. Anyway. Oh, that's a wall. It's just a pillar.
This place has also been
Yeah.
contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah.
But it's pretty. Hey, if you're gonna go dissolve, it's pretty, you know?
And would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Yeah, you should go back, Navia. We're fine.
You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
Paimon, that was a little rude. Paimon.
Get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless.
Paimon.
It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things, there's no way back. So you might actually want to stay here. You might just want to...
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
Girl, you're not dissolving.
Do you want to wait for us here?
Yeah.
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Oh, by doing what? You're gonna be walking and wading through that, and then you're just gonna dissolve. What?
Right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
What is she gonna do? Like, climb alongside the walls?
Oh no, it's
Yeah, okay, actually, that is what she's gonna do. Never mind.
Let's try climbing over from the side.
I don't need to climb. I can fly. It's fine. I just skip half of it. Okay, really? Really, buddy? Thank you. Oh, up here. I was trying to figure out... Everything kind of blends in slightly. Oh, wow, they're storing wheat down here. Isn't this a great place to store your food? Okay. Open sesame. Please don't have an enemy on the other side. Oh! Oh, this is actually really pretty. Where is this? Okay. I can't even. I'm not even on the map. Great. To be fair, this is technically a domain, so I wouldn't be on the map. Whoa. Why did the camera... Okay.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge.
I'm trying to fudge. Okay, it disabled my glider. It disabled my glider. It said no. Okay. I'm gonna just have to actually run. I can't glide, apparently. Okay, hold up. Let me... Stamina... Okay. Okay, I got it. That wasn't that bad. There was literally one jump. Oh, Navia, nope, no. Oh, wait, I actually spoke. Wow, it's a miracle. Oh, crap. Hold up. Hold up, wait, did she... We literally missed her by, like, an inch. Is she just dissolving now? Ma'am? Oh.
Demoiselle.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh. Was I?
No, she did not just join them in the afterlife.
Yes,
Nah.
it would
This is
appear
just a
so.
weird flashback.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
How about no?
Right.
How about
I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Yeah, snap out of it. Wake up.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Yeah, sure. That is totally what we were doing.
Yes, I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia.
Oh, hello.
Ah, Mr. Malus. And
Is
Mrs.
this a
Silver,
party?
Too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I'm pretty sure this...
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants
Yeah.
finally realized that I wasn't
I'm pretty
the
sure
one
this
they
was
were
a
looking
long
for.
time ago.
Why, they were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone
She's
down
having
and get
a
them to listen to what you
like
have to say.
flashback, like her life is flashing before her eyes as she's
That's
falling.
right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared.
Flowers?
Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
I mean,
Did you
thank
cultivate
you?
them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Do we?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, she should be able to pick up on that.
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously.
Sure.
I've heard this name before.
Yeah, she's figuring it out. She's figuring it out. She'll be fine. She is not dissolving.
People around here. Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
No, Silver, I'm staying here.
We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Trial?
My trial?
For what?
Wait.
What did she do?
Why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
No, just wake up. Wake up, you'll be fine. Wake up. Everything is wrong with this current state of events.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
This is fine. I don't think this is fine. I think this is like...
attendants are with her. Goodness.
This is gonna be
Everyone's
really
finally
messed
here.
up, probably. I'm getting like
There sure are a lot of
psychological
people here
horror
to see the
vibes from this.
and they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people.
Oh, is this what her father went through?
Desiree, Joyville.
Oh, these are all the people that perished. Okay.
Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh?
Yeah, no, she's tripping. She's tripping.
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering!
What? Yeah, honestly.
Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case,
Oh, I
allow
don't
me
know.
to
I was trying to
explain.
save everyone. I think
As
that
all
was what I
here
was
know,
doing.
You are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rasula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded.
And I'm being put on trial for that.
Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us.
That's not creepy. That's not creepy. Join us in the afterlife.
We're one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Okay, creepy. Thank you. Thank you for being absolute creepy.
Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Yeah, there's nothing to discuss if you just already have her as guilty.
What you think, then I have no further comments.
What?
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
What? My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Oh, well, that wasn't a nice laugh.
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
Malus and Silver are smiling too, so that's a...
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Oh, hey, they're snapping out of it. Somehow, even though they're dead. Somehow.
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now.
There's only 10 of you guys. What?
Stay here, Navia. You're one of us.
One of us.
To myself, don't
One
admit
of us.
guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
I mean, it did for a bit.
Actions
It
cannot
did for a
serve as
bit.
proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro.
Okay, that's right. But
Even if Miss
justice?
Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts.
This is starting to sound like a cult.
blends with
This is starting
all.
to sound a lot like a
It will
cult.
surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together.
Melting pot, yay! Okay, can you snap out of it now?
Opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
How about no? How about
You
no?
would
I'm still
call
alive.
this
Y'all are dead.
Justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Oh,
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
Yeah.
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and
Horror,
I
like
shall
they're trying to pull off a weird horror psychological thing here.
is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head. It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me.
I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you.
This is it's not creepy so much anymore. It's just sad.
Who are you
it's
to say
just
that
sad.
she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't
let them escape. We shall keep Navia here with us.
Don't let them escape, guards.
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could
yes.
the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
Oh, they're all yeah.
Jesus,
That
we're
makes
jealous.
sense. That makes sense.
Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Hey, Nervalette, thank you. Wait, Nervalette's not dead, so he should not be here.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized
I
party.
love Phoenix Wright. This is pretty much Phoenix Wright in Genshin. This is the Genshin Phoenix Wright arc.
But
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind?
Yes.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
That is a little sad considering we have known those characters for a while. But it's fine. It's fine. They're just Oceanids. They're not actually dead. It's fine.
no, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
Oh, we did get her. Oh, Nervalette got her. Never mind.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare?
I'm pretty sure it was the panic from almost falling into basically acid.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What do you mean, hum? What do you mean,
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
Aww.
Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Yeah, people that resolve become
Perhaps
Oceanids. We've
those
kind
two
of known that.
Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even
Nervalette
after
just comes in and sees two Oceanids just lifting her up. It's like, here, protection.
Please come with me.
How did he get here without dissolving? What?
Nervalette, are
The
you
bridge
okay?
collapsed. How did he? Okay.
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
Paimon, no.
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then?
Paimon, come on.
It's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
Read the room. What the heck?
I suppose so.
Oh, Siegewing sends her regards.
Siegewing. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Siegewing
Also,
would need a lot of time to understand the
if
world
any of y'all somewhat recognize Nervalet's voice, they got Ray Chase to voice this character. And Ray Chase is very popular and very famous for his voice acting capabilities, so when he came out, the entire community was freaking out, saying, they got Ray Chase! They got Ray Chase too!
He still doesn't know what to talk about.
Paimon, do you have to talk 24/7?
Let's chat about something else then.
Do you have to talk 24/7? Just, oh my gosh.
So, Nervalet,
Oh.
you're probably
Oh my gosh.
swimmer, huh?
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Genshin feels like Harry Potter or American Canadian voice actors. Like, they get everyone to be in it. Literally. Like, every well-known voice actor, they somehow grab and put them in here.
Yes, in fact.
Like, it will just be a matter of time until Bryce Pappenbrook gets in here as well.
The Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of
And yet they
supplies
won't
to the
return
area.
my calls.
Amid my astonishment, I ran
Right?
into
How
them,
dare they?
and we had a chat.
Oh.
She informed me that she had asked you to investigate
There goes the sad
the
face.
ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I mean, good thing he did. Navia would have... Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. Just give her a moment. She did finally get to say goodbye, though, because she wasn't able to before.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now.
Are you?
I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us,
Oh.
Monsieur Nervalet?
Oh, hi there.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
Oh, he got up. Alright, die.
My night, one with nature.
Okay, where's the exit? There it is. I can't see through Kazuha's ultimate. Okay. Oh, no, it zoomed out again. This is gonna break. I mean, let me just heal. I don't want to deal with this. Okay. Is it gonna break? Yeah. Ugh. I got it. We're fine. Oh, maybe. Oh, crap. Seriously? Okay, I don't got it. I don't got it. Never mind. Wait, how am I...
The wind knows me.
How am I supposed to get up there? If the bridge is already, you know, broken? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, did I just glitch out the game? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. How am I? Oh, okay, that's better. That's better. I just had to, you know, reset it multiple times. Okay. Let's go again. Let's go again. I thought that I glitched out the game, honestly. There we go. We're good. It's that weird climbing where you have to climb sideways. In this game, climbing sideways takes actually a good while, which is why I'm like, ugh. That's what got me to die. Girl, it's fine. Okay, nope, there's one left. There we go. Now they're dead. Now they're dead. Don't mind that. Oh, again? Okay. There we go.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Oh my gosh. Man, okay. Just getting caught in every individual little crevice. That's fine. Oh. Oh, there's 2 of them and a Ruin Guard. Yay! Okay, this will be fine. We'll be fine.
Check this out. I got you covered. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Hopefully I can just use her burst and kill them all. Nope, she didn't crit. Never mind. Good time to not crit, Hu Tao. Hey, how did I not realize there's like a D&D die up there? You roll a nat 20. Nat 20 in persuasion, maybe? I'd hope so.
The show begins!
Okay. We're going on a trip. that is literally just a D&D die up there. That's all I see. I don't know how much longer we have for this quest. I was hoping to wrap up Fontaine today, but it looks like this quest is pretty long. We do have an hour of stream left, though, so hopefully I can get most of it done. At least the combat won't take too long, because I brought my best team, so I should be fine.
Looks like we've reached the end.
Have we? I doubt this is the end.
There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
Are you sure about that? I'm gonna fall to my doom.
Sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
There seems to be something on the wall. It's just another bit of the prophecy, I guess. Oh.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Yeah, Paimon.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its
Yeah, so this is literally just the
its
prophecy. This is where it came from.
Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated.
Doesn't look like anyone we know.
There's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this,
It's probably either Farina or
some
Egeria.
kinda island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her?
It's a cult! It's a cult! Everybody get away!
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh. What? Okay. He just does that.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame
It's
yourself,
fine.
Monsieur
Let's just go find the first
Deciphering
slate, or the
ancient
bits of it, I
stone
guess.
slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates.
They're not that spooky.
This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Yeah, they look weird together, honestly. The issue is the order of the third and fourth images.
That's
yeah.
right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
The second image is also quite concerning. What sin... Oh, yeah, what sin are they confessing to?
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be
so
the
that's
previous
Egeria.
Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
That's literally what I just said. Could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Me, as soon as I step in here. This is the prophecy.
Saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words?
I don't know. Someone who wants to write them and almost would...
Seems
I
that
don't
any
know.
further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Apparently I don't want to leave yet. Who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out. Yeah, because if somebody made these, then they're probably not around anymore. I want to see if there's anything I missed in this area. Oh. Before I head out. Because they usually are really good about hiding some chests and nooks and crannies. And I don't want to miss those. But it looks like there's not so far, considering most other places are lit up. Can I go through this door, actually, or is that where I came in from? Nope. Okay. Alright, I don't think there's anything else, per se.
May I present?
Yeah, okay. I don't see anything else. Let's go. Just speedrun the Archon quest, it's fine. These Archon quests are very long, especially if you have, like, the auto-speaking function on, because it would take a while for
Let's
the
split up
entire thing
here.
to go through.
I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Paimon, you're half the size of us. Of course you're already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Are you really gonna talk to her about
Yeah,
this
like,
guy?
is that gonna be okay to just bring up?
Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to
Yeah,
talk to her.
I don't think she would talk to anyone else.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. Alright, I'll be on my way then.
Okay, goodbye everybody. We'll see Neurulette tomorrow.
We're finally back.
Oh, I forgot that it's down here. This is
Welcome back.
the Undercity of
We got a
Arcane.
special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Special menu? Hold up. What do you mean special? You did great as well, Paimon. Oh no, this is gonna make me hungry. I mean, it looks like Lego food from a distance, but wait, why is Mona here? Mona?
Oh, that voice.
Huh?
Is that who I think
Huh?
it is?
Why is Mona here?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? You know we travel. What? I haven't seen her since like 1.2. Did the stars not tell you that we might meet here?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Yeah, you know, because you made it up.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There's nothing for it.
I don't like your last name.
She
Change
really
it.
is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
Oh.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow!
Oh.
Imagine
Way to
including a
boast.
in your name.
Yeah.
Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
Yes,
I reckon
apparently.
so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
May I ask what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
That's not helpful.
Whoa, that's a long one.
Does it also mean great or something?
Mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrology.
Yeah, that sounds pretty specific. I'm not gonna question it.
That's so petty.
I know, right? That's
For
how
once,
she
I agree
is.
with Paimon.
She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but once she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Yeah.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
How about triple strength traveler?
Terrible!
I'm sorry.
But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornmanport, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least you know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's
Wow,
waters.
thanks, Mona. Not Mona, Paimon.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
I mean, you don't say. You don't say. Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona?
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine.
Okay, so it is very, very serious.
Ascertaining this is akin
Great,
to
so having
reading the
Mona
fortune
say
of
that
the
just
whole
makes it
world.
all the more solidified.
I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
I mean, the people that freaking made this world,
The old
yeah, I
hag
think that
could
they can do
it,
that.
And I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Oh, wait, so her teacher could do something this powerful? It's okay. I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy. Could you help me get into yeah, just the accuracy.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Okay, wow, thank you.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know!
Yeah, come on. Just raise her ego even more. Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Thanks, Paimon.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if you'll be able to find us, but
And there
that's
she
fine.
goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Yeah, keep it down next time, Paimon.
Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. Huh. The things Paimon
I never asked you to speak for me. Thank you, though. I guess.
more like it.
Let's go with the main storyline, because that was a weird, like, off-branch. I was gonna say filler, but it's not filler.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Well, oh wait, go to the base of Spina de Rosula? When I want your opinion, Paimon, I'll give it to you. Yeah. There we go. For a second, I couldn't figure out how to get there. There's too much stuff on my screen. Yeah, pretty much the community of this game either loves Paimon or hates Paimon. There's no middle ground. I don't really hate her. I just she talks a lot. And I mean a lot, and then ends up getting us in trouble half the time because she talks too much.
You're here, finally.
What do you mean finally? What happened?
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute.
Oh no. Okay. How about we just physically separate the two?
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this.
She's getting really, Every time you bring up that she's a Hydro Archon, she does not take that nicely.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient...
Paimon is basically just every anime mascot with the love-hate fanbase. Yeah. Paimon is... Except Paimon is like the type to also eat all of our food and take all of our money for food.
But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct. Which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4
Throw it in the
slates,
fire.
but one of them was missing.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again.
Oh no, he's getting mad.
No information regarding the previous Archon. My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Oh no. Should we come in?
Lady Farina,
like, should we try and separate them?
Various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
Oh, okay. Breaking point.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead.
Paimon, can you separate Farina? I'll get Neuvillette.
Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
can we stop her? We just watch her leave?
Marina
Okay.
not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
She seems high. She's just troubled. She's troubled. Let's just check on Nervalette. He was getting mad.
Been outside for a while now.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
I'm afraid that questions don't work. I can't speak English. Afraid. Afraid. I'm sorry. I literally can't pronounce things correctly today just because I've been up so late these past couple days, either working or just talking in general. So English doesn't work. English is gone. We need to make her understand how dire the situation really is. She does understand how dire the situation is. She just is doing her own thing.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps
Wait, what?
we must have the Hydro Archon.
You're just gonna put your own god on trial?
Scenario.
You're just gonna...
Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
Okay, so we're just gonna put our own trial
If at all
on...
possible, I
like,
would prefer
our
to
own
recuse
Archon on
myself
trial.
from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
I mean, she is dodging all our questions. If all we're doing is trying to interrogate her, then it should be fine.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
I think I know. Do I know? I don't know, but I just said I did. It might be Navia, maybe? Could it be Navia that we have help us? Because I would hope it's not the knave. I really would hope it's not the knave.
That's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's
That's who we're
presently
going
devoid
to.
of people. That naturally makes it the
Oh
best
boy, we have another baby
And here
goat.
you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what family should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
A leisurely time as everyone's dissolving.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears,
Oh,
everyone.
What is going on? We were in impending disaster and now we're having a tea party?
Start us off. How about you, friend?
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
What?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
So we...
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
It is.
Oh.
Sorry.
You might be right.
So we've asked everyone here to help,
To
I'm
cut to the
guessing.
chase,
These are all the
our
people we're
friend here, the
having us
traveler,
help.
has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand. And used on the spot.
And used on the
So,
spot.
let's
Imagine
invite
if
her
you
to
learned it
explain in
wrong.
detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh?
Do we... Why?
Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might
They're literally
fancy
just
oratory
bickering
tricks to
sisters.
impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss.
What
Do
is
go on.
this? This is awkward. This is cringy.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette...
Is that really what you call hunting?
Right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey.
So she's literally just
to build a trap together right now, what would you choose to build?
I don't know, Cage.
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our
This isn't magic, Linny.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind.
Wait, seriously?
I remember that.
I'm surprised that would even work.
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting
No,
together?
we're not hunting.
We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still
How about we don't go hunting,
If
Farina?
our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
I mean, it's the only way we're gonna get information out of her. You will not call this a hunt because it's not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping, attempting to take her secrets as an act of sacrilegious disrespect. It must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy. There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That's what you will need. Okay, so I guess now we're setting up the trap, theoretically. Ugh. I'm kind of worried what this trap will be, but at the same time, it's probably just gonna be Neuvillette being like, hey, I need you to come to trial for Linny or Navia. They did something bad again.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh?
Yeah.
Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Yeah, why are you confident? We're freaking grabbing Farina and throwing her into a trap.
Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
Uh-huh.
After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you?
Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Is that Alice?
Who's that voice?
Who's that?
But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Wait, you are familiar.
Yeah, it's
You're the
Alice.
voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
Oh, we haven't seen her in forever.
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong.
Oh, actually, maybe it's
You're feeling lost
Mona's
now,
teacher?
just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
What do you want?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Okay, so this is Alice. This is one of the friends of Mona's master. Wait, that's N? N? Wait. That's not Alice or Mona's teacher, that's N. Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
Is there really no exceptions?
So you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods. Could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
Jeez, I actually was not... I wasn't thinking that we would run into N at all.
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
The tea and teacup is just about gone as well. Okay, so she's gonna leave. We gotta ask her a
I believe
question.
that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice.
It's
gone.
Thank you. I mean, at least she helped. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? Yeah, it has to be. But no, I haven't... There's been nothing about the Hexen Circle in a long time. And then we just suddenly run into N here.
I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming. Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Hi, Mona. Where have you been?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes.
Yeah.
It was Charlotte.
Yeah.
You remember her, right? That daredevil
She's, yeah.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important.
I mean, she's a go-getter. That's definitely something.
People allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words.
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try.
I accidentally dropped
but I'm
something,
afraid
sorry.
I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Somebody actually already came over, so don't worry about that.
Huh?
We just tell her about N coming over.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Oh.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
I don't think
Their
that's what they do,
abilities alone
Paimon.
are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Yeah, it's the entirety of
I
Fontaine.
didn't understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so... perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
Yeah, it's a helpful hint, but like, we don't know what it is.
Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
Oh,
No, we're just, our brains have exploded trying to figure this out.
right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Be true.
You do have a point.
Now we need to set a trap for Furina, come on.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff... I need to get going.
Don't worry,
It's
go.
worth
Thank
trying
you.
to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
I don't think it's coincidence. You kept going on about fate. I don't think it's coincidence.
Kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too.
Everything is sad. It's Genshin.
Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots
Why?
I always like to walk
Whoa!
by.
I thought we were leaving a trap for Furina. I thought we were trying to do that. Okay. We have a half hour of stream left, so either we try to cram it in today, or we're just gonna have a very short Genshin stream next time. But I feel like I'm leaning towards doing a short stream later because I have some things I need to do today, so...
Our names are written in this.
Oh, we're
newspaper.
famous!
Let Paimon see. The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report. A blonde adventurer with their white fairy.
Hey, we're in the newspaper for breaking into a prison.
Traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet: the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
I mean, thank you?
So many awesome photos of us, and we never even noticed her.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. She took photos without our consent.
To get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That seems to be the case.
Seriously? Well, fine.
I mean, yeah, it does look cool, so... Oh my gosh. Quest location is busy with Linny's quest. Again. Man, I should have gotten through his quest before I, did all that. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna continue on with Linny's. I feel like half of this is just gonna be bouncing between the main storyline and Linny's. Hi! I forgot what we're doing here. Alrighty, we're talking about Gemma.
Over here.
Hello. Lenny's storyline, I've just done a bit and stopped, done a bit and stopped.
See if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
What should we do?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Yay. Can I not do the main storyline still? Nope. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna have to do this first. Watch the last half-hour stream just be Linny's quest. Hey, we're doing Fontaine and Linny's quest at the same time.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along.
We totally did.
And if it's no
it just
trouble,
nod randomly. That works.
Would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries. Just sit.
Just wow. Okay, rude.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but
yeah,
he looks pretty happy about Lenny stroking his ego.
That's kind of the same as every other aristocrat, though. So
do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate?
Oh, that was the wrong thing to say, apparently.
For 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Yes,
Please, sir,
in the middle,
get so
it's
worked
fine.
up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Linny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you.
Wow, okay.
The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor
Who
and
is this
quit
absolute
this
twink?
investigation. It'll lead you nowhere.
I'm guessing you're talking about Linny. He is a 5-star, so I had his quest unlocked, basically.
Oh,
and I couldn't continue the main storyline until I finished a bit of his, because it was in the same spot. So I have to run through his for a bit.
What's at stake here, Lorenzo? Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell
This
me
guy
what
is just
exactly
an annoying
are you
aristocrat,
seeking to do?
so...
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Rude.
Uh-oh, this is getting awkward.
Paimon, way to state the obvious.
Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere.
He sounds a little wasted.
What's up, my man?
Just a tad bit.
With me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Another day, wow, very
on,
curt.
It can't be
Very
all
curt.
business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back.
What is wrong with him? Is he okay? He's had way too much to drink.
Advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo.
Edmondo.
You and I are business pals.
The accent there was funny.
This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like
foul-mouthed and hard-nosed.
Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was
He's laying it all out. He's laying out this guy's secrets all on the table.
Out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
That was like the worst. That was the worst topic conversation ever. It's fine.
A little too much to drink.
Just probably.
All right. I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
What's if these random like dust particles that are the size of golf balls just flying around?
Move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Linny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank you. It's better than nothing. Can I go on with the Fontaine storyline now, or
in a rather spectacular fashion? Any thoughts?
There's something strange about him.
And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that?
Because they can.
Something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Okay, are we done now? Can I go back to the Fontaine story? Why? Why? It still says that this place is busy. I think it's starting to look like we're gonna continue the Fontaine storyline in another stream. Probably 2 weeks from now. If I, you know, don't have work cramming my schedules. Oh, come on. Oh, there he goes. Heaving it all out in the bushes.
You okay there?
No, he's had too much to drink.
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I said way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad
No
egg.
dip, Sherlock.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of him.
Yeah,
what kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again.
Just get him drunk again.
Trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve.
Like what you said
Not a good
didn't?
sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
The voice acting here. The voice acting here is kind of funny, not gonna lie. I am leaving.
There he goes. What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was
That looks like
listening
someone
into
from
our
the
whole
Spina di
conversation.
Rizzula, though. That doesn't look
Don't
like an
say
enemy.
anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
Okay, are we done? Can we access the main? No! Yeah, now we can. Okay, this is the main storyline. It automatically started it. Okay.
Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Okay. That just started the main storyline. So let's finish this section off, and then I'm going to probably end stream after this section, so we'll do the rest of it on another stream. Because, man, this storyline is long. It's It's long. I was hoping to get this done in one sitting, but guess not.
That's the limited edition, only 16 slices a day cake!
It hasn't already sold out?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh, so if you guys hear any background noise, that's just the laundry going. The laundry room is in the room adjacent to my, like, desk area. So it's just going. We can't let anyone get ahead of us. Yeah. We need that cake.
Please.
No. I'm gonna lurk. You still up for tomorrow, either around this time or during my stream? Either way, I'm down. I'm perfectly fine. Either way.
Are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
You really can.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
It's Paimon. She can eat a
That's
whole
right.
all-you-can-eat
Even
buffet
he
by
has his own
herself.
preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the
Yeah,
cake
no
and
problem.
coffee
See
here.
ya. Have a good time.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Usually every day. Don't buy the entire cake selection. We want
My daily
to.
schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would it close?
Yeah, why would it?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
it's the same for eating.
she's
in
not
general.
wrong.
You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
That's what people call living.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Wow, Sijuin is really doing great here.
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
And you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here. I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Aw. I mean, at least she tried.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
Okay, well, we're having a full-on...
It's more delicious than last
We're having a
time.
leisurely day when we're trying to capture Farina and put her on trial. What is this? What is going on?
Sure would be nice if we could always
How did it
eat
go from
delicious food here.
people dying in a whole catastrophe to just chilling for a day? How did this happen? Oh my gosh, I don't know how that happened, honestly. I don't understand.
Oh, we're near the Seabird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
How about no? How about no? Oh my gosh. We have a little bit more time. I'm just gonna try and get the stuff in Fontaine's, like, city done, you know, and then end off, like, you know, when it starts getting serious, if I can. Because, for one thing, having all these little parts around the city is bad for me when I'm not on stream. I don't want to accidentally activate this when I'm not streaming.
You've got some nerve. You just used us to make some quick mora.
Can we negotiate a profit split?
You needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Really?
Oh my gosh, that's how you get to Paimon's good side.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden?
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine.
Yeah, it was weird. She was down in the Undercity with me.
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this
Nice.
daredevil journalist
Nice.
dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary traveler and Paimon?
Huh?
So your article in the paper?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography.
Wow.
What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah.
Why?
Are we even qualified enough?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh,
Not now,
in
but
that case,
later.
We'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and... Whew, so much to get done now.
Oh, there she goes.
See you later.
Oh, bye-bye. She's like, okay, now I have to assemble everything.
I've still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day...
My question is why is everyone still living here if they know the prophecy might come true?
Think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist.
I guess it's the whole thing where, like, everyone's gonna die eventually, you know? Might as well live. But, like,
I wouldn't forsake my
why?
homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
Yeah.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless.
I think you would end up dying before you could finish writing that, though.
Story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
I mean, not a terrible answer.
So nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
Okay, if the sea is not in Fontaine, I guess that works. Well, I think we're teleporting to it, never mind. Yeah.
Sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking.
Yeah? What about it?
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
I would go back to
Paimon
Mondstadt,
should ask,
honestly.
If you could choose, what would you like to do?
If I could choose, it's just like Charlotte said, trying to suddenly consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world. I mean, I guess, yeah. And we're supposed to still be looking for our sister. We're supposed to be looking for our sister anyway. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview of the Spinadura Sula safe house. So I'm guessing they just... Navia finished her business in Poisson and drops by to take a photo of the two of you. All goes well. So it was really just downtime before it, you know, went off the deep end, if that makes sense.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
So the two of you are still here.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Oh, is Nervalette sending for us?
I'm Isadora. Monsieur
Yeah.
Nervalette sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
So are you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
What is it?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
Wait, what?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about
Yeah,
the prophecy
that's a
crisis.
That's a little out
Before she
there.
could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
Yeah.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. The Marechaussee Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Wait, she's missing?
You mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Okay, so that's all the information we needed.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You caught on quickly.
If we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And, as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too.
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
For once, she has a good sense of reason.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose.
Okay, do we have to go? Okay, we don't have to go yet. So that's probably where we're gonna start off the next stream. For now, we're gonna call it probably a day here because we have reached our 2.5 hour mark. So I honestly thought that we would be done by now, but I guess not. Fontaine is a very, very long story. I think that this has been my fourth or fifth stream on it. It's been pretty long. But I should be able to stream more Genshin in 2 weeks' time. I think that I'm a little busy this weekend coming up with work. So maybe the next weekend after that. But as always, I'm going to be doing my Tuesday stream. So let me switch over to my virtual camera to close out. But like I was saying, I'm going to be doing my normal Resident Evil stream on Tuesday. Hopefully I won't freak out as much as I did last week. It was definitely a step up from 2. I'm playing RE3 Remake right now, and the 3 Remake was a lot harder than the 2 Remake so far. So I'm probably going to continue that on Tuesday, and like I said before I switched over, Genshin is going to be probably 2 weeks out, maybe even longer if I have to work extra. So Genshin's just kind of that type of stream used to fill in whenever I have extra time in my hands that I want to stream some. But other than that, I think that we will finally be done in the next stream or 2 of Genshin with the Fontaine storyline. Hopefully, maybe. I've been saying that for a while. But other than that, I think that's all for today. So I'm going to go ahead and close out stream. You guys all have a good day, and I will see you guys on Tuesday if you decide to stop in for the Resident Evil stream, as it will be a lot different from my Genshin ones in terms of pacing and overall themes there. But thank you guys for coming out and watching. I will see you guys all either Tuesday or next time I stream Genshin. You guys have a good day, and I will see you all later.